Hello there. Sorry, just had to down some caffeine. It's wrong hole.
That's what she said.
So what goodies are you giving me today? Do we have more giveaways to announce?
No, not yet.
No? Out of luck there, Kieran.
But yeah, I mean we've got giveaways coming up in the pipeline, but you know what? We're just taking a break. We've been busy for the past.
We've given away all our profits, and how you doing, Wing Wing? Cam One Ram. Cammy Ram. Cam One Ram.
What's pop in? It's similar to pop out.
Ignore him. He does that. Worth a shot. Stay tuned though, and like I'm assuming you follow our social medias as you've joined on Facebook, but just keep an eye out. I'm positive there will be more. That looked kind of creepy on camera.
I know, but it was annoying me.
Don't forget your panel. Don't forget the panel.
Stunge demon.
Stunge demon.
Stunge demon. And let's get you lit.
Let's get lit.
Boom. There we go.
Oh, that's good.
Cap is now lit.
In red. PC looks like it's going to be a great performance. It's not bad at all. I've seen the spec. I probably should have given you the spec.
Yeah.
Let us know if we go dark.
Yeah, gone dark.
Wait, what?
Let's.
Excuse us having your technical difficulties. Right,
yeah, so as we mentioned last week, the staff are here working late all the time at the moment because you lovely people are buying more PCs. So
fantastic. It's so good.
There's some PCs going out in blank boxes at the moment, isn't there? Because we've
run out of boxes. We've sold that much.
Yeah, we sold that.
We don't have fierce PC boxes. So if Justin's here, that's why you haven't got any.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What did you go for, Stunge Demon? And speaking of, there's the spec for this one.
Cheers.
Not a bad one. Thingy's right. A.B.W.
Mikhail Sobchak.
This is
Maybe.
a pretty good build. The only thing that confused me about this build was the 1660 Super. So I'm assuming this is a casual gamer, but needs a powerhouse of performance for other stuff.
Or it could be a streaming PC.
Or it could be a dedicated streaming PC, that is right.
A couple of them.
Could be someone's second PC. 10700K and 3070 for me, switching from console. Nice.
Has anyone in chat got an Xbox?
I have a question, STNJ Demon. Why not AMD? That's my question to you. I shall await patiently for your reply.
Are we already on the Intel versus AMD?
Oh yeah, you'll be there. I'm about to start it. I'm about to kick it off.
Did you see someone put a benchmark on above?
No.
It's AMD F's Intel. Oh wow, that's so good.
Because I've recently done a bunch of benchmarks. We have a benchmark video up on our YouTube.
We do indeed. If it wasn't right in the spec, I would drop one.
But I can tell you now that the 5600X AMD processor is absolutely killing it in terms of like frames, in-game performance. Like what was I testing? I've done a lot of tests with a 3080, so bear that in mind. But like Shadow of the Tomb Raider on highest settings, it was only at 1080p, but I did that to stress the CPU more than the GPU, and it was still getting like over 175 frames in like highest settings and everything. I'm all for the rise of AMD again. I was an Athlon gamer. Yep. Right, I'm gonna start building the PC and shut up. This is the, I think, is it GameMax? It is. It's the GameMax Silent case. So it's one of the reasons I think this is supposed to be like a powerhouse to get work done, because the Silent case has things like this, which you don't necessarily have to use, but it magnetizes to the top, seals that up, and there's foam on the underside of it, so it quietens everything down. Glad to hear it, Kieran. There might even be new ranges and new things by that point. Fierce. What else was I going to say? I don't know if you guys have seen the Arcane system that we have, but we've just updated the spec on that now as well. So instead of a 240mm radiator, it's got a 360mm radiator and comes with a 5600X.
There's a guy I was chatting to on Twitter who should be putting an order in today for one of those.
For an Arcane.
An Arcane, yeah.
We've sold a Corpo as well, the Hydro X loop. The blue cyberpunk-inspired build.
You say someone got a Street Kid as well?
Someone's bought a Street Kid, yeah. And someone's bought a Nomad. We've sold one each of them. We just had to get more stock in because we're anticipating more of them to go. It's me, whose name you cannot say. Yes, welcome.
I pride myself on not being able to say many people's names.
Is the L silent?
Which one?
Or is the J silent?
El Jubiza!
Is it
Essa Trobe.
Is it... is it Jubiza, or is it like Lubiza?
My theory is, if you're going to get it wrong...
Or am I way off?
Get it wrong properly.
Get it wrong. Get it wrong good and proper. Right, so this has got a 3800 XT in here. And I don't have a knife.
Oh, there'll be one in the drawer if you want. Oh, you got... Oh,
I got skizzers.
Look how nice I am.
Meaning you will never forget me, never. We never forget our viewers.
Scrolling spec, been completed.
There you go, spec is just here. Yeah!
Might do a Twitter thing.
Twitter thing?
Yeah.
Sup, F1 Shane? How you doing? Both are good, but which one's right? That's what I want to know. Processor in. I should probably move this case out of the way so you can see what I'm doing, right?
Ah, Top Shot. There we go. We should use this setup that we built more, like...
Yeah, makes sense. What was that? And now I'll put it in the way of the chat. Hey man, glad to hear it, Danny. Are you guys able to get a hold of 3070s and 3080s alright for your builds? We still have them, yeah.
Yeah.
We just don't sell them as a component, which is why we have them. We just sell them in complete builds because we're all about people getting their PC and not buying them to put on eBay.
Not 100% on this, but 95% sure that if a build shows with a 3080 available, it means we can get it.
Yeah.
If we can't get a product, it normally automatically removes itself from the website. Which can be a problem when you've got a build that's just got one graphics card and it removes itself entirely.
Internet has been atrocious for the past 2 weeks. Virgin Media is a complete shambles. Because everyone's at home, just streaming Netflix, amongst other things. Hey Owen, how you doing? This is... Yeah.
Sam,
Hello?
you're not taking a tape measure, have you?
No. The last I saw it was in dispatch.
Yeah, I'm gonna measure both things. What way?
God.
I bet that looks so random that you're just talking through a Skype. There isn't someone up there, they're just on the
That was
staircase
our
on the
operations
side.
manager, guys. Using efficient communication.
So, Owen Tower, hey guys! Hey Owen.
Hey there.
Yes, Christian, I think you messaged us asking if we could build your PC.
Just ban both of those things.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a few requests and we just couldn't get to them. We are starting to get not snowed under. We're starting to get enjoyably busy.
Enjoyably busy.
Enjoyably busy, yeah.
Yeah, buy more PCs, guys. We could take it. Wait, am I a moderator? Ban user.
It's today's specs. Today's specs are scrolling across the top of your screen. Well, they should be. Yeah, that's right.
Where is my M.2 screw? Oh, it's that. Okay. And this. MSI like to give you so many goodies when you buy a computer. It's like, here's $8 and a mini comic, as well as stickers and badges and stuff. Please put our branding everywhere. Do it.
Oh, right. Is that who you were deleting?
Yeah. They're gone now. We're safe again.
Danny Tate says, "Hey man, recently got my face built tower and bloody love it. It's really nice." That is awesome to hear, Danny.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I kind of want someone to come in the chat who's bought one of the Cyberpunk systems.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to put this all-in-one towards the front of the case so that they can leave the Silencio panel on here.
I've got to drop my food in now. Hungry already.
Hungry already. Sorry, did you guys say yes or no? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
Dur.
What did we say yes or no to? Fire Legend. What was he asking? Fire Legend. Hi, do you know your A320M-K motherboards install a Radeon RX 5500 XT?
What?
You know your AM320MK motherboard? Install a Radeon RX.
Are you asking if you can install a radio? If you are, the answer would be yes.
You're just trying to see if you can put words on the screen and have Cap figure it out. Yes.
Let's get this M.2 in here.
Was there an M.2 as well?
There is indeed.
I did not see that on the specs.
Someone who bought the, which one was it? The Corpo build, the super high spec one, like the 3950X, and no, it's a 3900 XT. They also put a 4 terabyte solid state in it. Like, it is a beast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jessica says, I want one. A lot of people do. Pierre Plays is in. I missed the start. What's the PC specs? The PC specs are scrolling at the top of the screen.
They're right there.
I need to add that SSD as well, which I'm gonna do right now. Then I'm gonna go put my food in the microwave.
MSI did this weird thing with the M.2.
Your PCs are bad. I ordered one and it was good for a year, but later it just crashed on me and now doesn't turn on. So if it was good for a year, then something obviously happened after that year. But
Indeed.
if you are having problems, we do have a warranty. We have a customer care team. You can get in touch with them. We can try offer some advice, and if it's still within warranty, you can send it back to us and we can try and fix it.
Which I imagine, with it only being a year, should be under either our 1 year parts.
Yeah, it depends.
2
It
years.
depends which guarantee, because obviously the guarantees we constantly improve them. So I don't know what we were offering a year ago.
This is true.
But yeah, if you email customercare@firstpc.co.uk, and just tell them what's up, and they'll try to help you out.
True story.
True story. Even if it is out of warranty, we'll still offer to have a look at the PC for you. You know, there might be a small fee, but if there is, we'll get it working.
Right.
See it.
MSI do this really weird thing on this board with the M.2 where you actually change the standoff that's in the case to their specific one. If I'm right.
I'm gonna go top. So what we're doing. F1 Shane says he's gonna have to go because the internet's so bad.
That's unfortunate, Shane. Sorry to hear it. Call up Virgin Media, give them a piece of your mind. No, that works. It's a 3800 XT. But yeah, I agree, Pierre. I said that at the beginning. That I'm assuming this is kind of a workstation or a streaming PC. Speaking of those 5000 series though, I've got a 3900X and I'm actually tempted to sell it as an upgrade.
You need to do your graphics card first.
I do need to do my graphics card first.
Oh, have you decided what you're going for?
No. No, I have not. Because this is what I said before, like, I really hoped that AMD would come in at a slightly lower price point and make their 6000 series cards, like, something that you couldn't say no to. It's creeps! Thank you for following. Yeah, but have you seen the frames pulled out by the 5600, Pierre?
So what was that thing you were telling me about with the AMD CPU, AMD GPU combo that they've done?
Oh, so if you get one of the 5000 series and one of the 6000 series GPUs, they have something called Rage Mode. So, as cool as it sounds, what it essentially does is it's like an automatic like overclock,
right?
And gives. I think what they said was that
I'm sold already. You said Rage Mode, and I was like, yeah.
I think what they said it does is that it allows the GPU access, like direct access through the CPU to the RAM or onboard memory or something along. I don't have the full details, obviously, because I'm just saying words. But but they essentially allow it access to that memory, which means that the graphics card can run faster.
I've got Owen went for 3070, couldn't resist the price. NVIDIA will be releasing the super versions of their cards soon. And have you seen the
Super versions?
3060s and the 3050s?
Yeah, I've actually physically seen some 3060s.
Ooh.
Physically.
Because that's another interesting twist.
I knew they'd do it. The second AMD came out with the cards, they were like, right, okay, drop those ones.
Yeah. Caitlin's saying we're such a scam. Why?
No, you.
Yeah, it's like, let us know why, because we're not trying to con anyone. We've got some of the most competitive prices on the market.
Hey, I do like price analysis on all of my like loops. I know my loops have more cost-effective performance to pound than anyone else.
We've got a very good support team, very good support program. You know, if you've got a problem with a PC, send it back. We'll try to get it fixed.
Right, let's. I'd normally put that on first, but because of that M.2 thing, I got distracted.
I thought Emutaki then put, "What build are you doing today, BIOS?"
What build, boys? The spec is in the scrolling chat above me, just there. We are building a computer. A silent beast, I think this is going to be. I was going to say silent but deadly at first. It's got 240 all-in-one from Corsair. Great bit of kit. Efficient cooling. On a 3800 XT. All in a GameMax silent case, which, as I said before, if anyone was listening, it's the whole case has got different elements of it that are covered in like soundproof foam. So once it's closed up, it is really quiet.
Danny Tate. I'm honest to say, I couldn't be more happy with my components you gave me for the price.
See, like, we're not listening, Danny. We're a scam.
GSO Gaming says, "Hey-o."
Hey yo! Put them there, and then we've got. Where's the other bits? Oh, I'll just. They're in there. Dope. Hey, Tamas, a gamer studio. You sure are.
Hey, Thomas.
You're not supposed to agree. You're supposed to back us up. No, you're not a scam. Don't worry, we love you.
You guys back us up, and we'll back you up with our customer service and
Oh.
1 to 3 year guarantee plan. In fact, no, I think we do a 5-year
We
guarantee.
do have five. So I think it's on select systems, like depending on price and that. But we do have one.
I think it's an option as well. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it's on the high-end systems. It comes as a standard, but on the you want.
I like to say, like we do we go up to 3-year parts, or is it just 2 years?
I honestly, I'd have to take a look. I'm not confident enough to say yes.
Get off of there.
I went into the rest of the building without my mask on.
I got a 3-year warranty with my tower. Nice. But as I say, was it because I don't know all of our warranties, and I obviously don't want to say too much, and people go, "Oh, hey, you said you did this, and you don't."
I'm pretty sure when you look on our website on PC, it's just at the bottom as an option, and you can click more information. And it's quite transparent.
But yeah, as Chris says, it's really quite transparent with what you get, and I'm pretty sure we have ones with 5-year warranties that have a 2-year parts and labour. I don't know if it goes up to 3 years, but you'll have to check the website and check. Check the website and check. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But there should be something there that will like clarify it. And if you think you've got 2 years parts and labour, if 2 years down the line and you've got a water cooling pump that fails, or your all-in-one decides to give out, or something, and you just get that part again, like, you know. I have one of those in my office, Tanis, that I need to test. I've heard good things, which is why we've got them in. But I myself have not built in or tested in it yet. So I can't comment. I mean, MSI makes some good cases, so I wouldn't put it past them to have made another one. But I haven't personally tested it. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. See, like, I personally, I'm not a fan of mesh fronts. I know a lot of people are, and I understand why, because they want the airflow and the cooling.
Is that because it looks a mesh?
I'd already, like, started... Part of me was dying inside before you opened your mouth, like, because I knew what was happening. It looks a mesh.
I just enjoy how bad, like, when you say it out loud, it's just terrible, like...
Yeah, I know,
cringe.
you get the idea.
Unfortunately. Oh, God.
Always with the dad jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, a friend of mine of over a decade just had a baby boy. Like today. He posted a picture and I was going to be like, oh, cute, but then it's a baby and they're gross, so.
Em says, every time Chris tells a joke, a piece of my soul dies.
Oh, yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, I can imagine soap. Yeah, especially if you're not like tanking the system with, you know, the need for crazy high FPS and ray tracing and all of that jazz. If you're playing indie horror games, I can imagine it more than does enough. I have to say though that I think I've said it before. My favourite case right now is the TechWare VXR. It really is, for like the price that you get it and how good it looks. Which is the case the Arcane building is in, by the way, guys. I've got a Corsair 500D, which is a beast of a case, and I'm tempted to change it. I think I've said this before, but it's one of those.
It looks cool.
It's just yeah,
so cool. So I think which one?
Because you can put a 360mm radiator in it, and you can technically put that push-pull as well, because you've got so much space on the other side. You can put fans inside the case blowing through it, and fans on the back of that radiator blowing out of it.
Jeez. Oh. Is this stopped?
I think I know the one you mean, Tanis. Like I say, I've heard good things, but I've never built in one personally.
Albert does
Tudors.
Albert does 25. I think that's supposed to be.
the VXR, the Arcane Pier, comes with 9 fans as standard. Like I say, this is something else. When I do like the analysis of competitors and things and seeing how they compare with what you're getting, I always compare. And the amount of times that like the price is like a few £100 more, and it's like, oh, hang on, they don't even have all these extra fans or this addressable RGB or RAM at this speed. So I'm pretty confident in all of it.
Thanks for the follow, Alex. More 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
More Alex. VXR is Bay. Hey Emma, what's for dinner? Alright, I'm just going to pop the front off this. This also, by the way guys, has a door. So if you are playing games and it's getting a little warm and you need a little bit more airflow, you just pop the door open a bit. Whoosh. How were the Arcane temps with all those fans in? Put it this way, right? I was running IDA 64 on all like the highest stress test you can put it on. So it was stressing the GPU, the CPU, everything. And the, what's the other one? Thermark, highest anti-aliasing, highest settings that I could do with that monitor and stuff anyway. And the CPU wasn't going above 50 degrees, like with 2 stress tests running, and 2 of them running on the GPU. And the GPU never went above 59? Somewhere between 59 and 62, I think it was. And I did that today, so that's accurate, relevant, right now information.
Although, Emiataki says that she may have ordered something beginning with C.
Oh no.
Is that food related?
Yeah.
I'm gonna order food beginning with C tomorrow. It ends with Chinese.
That's good since you ordered an Arcane? Ketchup?
Oh! That might
Nice!
be ketchup, have you been to...
What processor did you put in it? I'm excited. What did you put in it?
Genuine, that,
Because I don't know when the listing got updated with the 5600X.
if it's the person I was talking to on Twitter, then they waited until it got updated.
Nice!
Look at that smile. Excited. I had to do a zoom shot for that.
But the thing is, guys, like, I know...
Yeah, 5600X.
Nice. I upgraded the loop to a 360mm rad as well, so it is nice and chill. The thing is, guys, like, I don't know how many of you know, but, like, all the water cooling builds just basically are my responsibility. So when I hear that you're like, oh yeah, I love it, I'm ordering one, It makes me happy. It means I'm actually doing my job.
Yo, Matt, how's it going? Matt Alexander has just joined on Twitch. Mary!
Don't know if you know.
Matt Alexander, I've never seen his name before, and he's straight in with a free PC. I mean, if you
Hi guys, nice to meet you. PC?
Free PC. Join one of our giveaways, you might win one. Oh, you need to watch Pierre. If you watch Avatar, that is the best way to learn how to bend.
Okay.
No, skill
I can't believe I even laughed at you.
Is in the hoose.
You're saying we should get water cooling builds so you can... Yes, do it. Buy water cooling builds. Eventually they'll give me an assistant.
Oh, Corey was turning... Oh, he's been stolen to him by another department.
No, he's like... He helps me out now and then. But he's still a builder until I claim him.
We need to claim him to get people buying more of these water cool builds and have an assistant.
Yep, you heard him.
See, if you have an assistant, your assistant could help on benchmarks, which means
Well, that's it. Like when it
you can
comes...
focus on the fun, filmy stuff where you're talking, and they can do the
Oh my god, what is wrong with me? But, yeah. I don't know if you know, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I think Pierre called me an idiot.
Yeah, it's easily done.
I mean, it's like...
I mean, we know you're not an idiot, but
Wow,
the statements you make would say otherwise.
Hey, calling a pop black. That's,
Right.
those toes are not up to spec.
Hey, are you talking about my thumb?
Was that a typo?
No, he's probably talking about my one smaller thumb.
What's going on? I can't see what you're doing. I'm gonna have to go to the top shot.
That's the point. Don't know what I'm doing behind here.
Just Carl, 95, swoops in with a follow.
It's not just Carl.
It is. It's just.
I need to magnetize this screwdriver again.
Well, you did that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, I forgot to.
Having a pie downstairs.
Pie.
Pie.
I
Just focused on food, yeah.
I just want food cap. I forgot to do the little.
I'm getting a toolkit and a bottle of ladies' perfume for Christmas. Chris was taking a picture, by the way. By the way, can it be that live chat on the right is not placed right? It looks like a few lines are missing from the most recent chat. You may be correct.
Yeah, we'll look at that. But wrong one. Let me just do this.
These screws are annoying me. Any idea what will be in your Black Friday sale? Computers.
Computers.
That's about all I can tell you.
You beat me to it. Alright, let's have a look at this chat thing. What's going on? Huh? I think I've locked it. Shut it. What? Is it clocked?
All the booze. You got a magnetic screwdriver? I did. At one point. Now it's kind of... not so much.
Did you crop this one when you set up the chat box?
I might have done, yeah.
How do you uncrop again?
Oh no, the bottom's not cropped because it'd have the green line like that.
Oh, there's a green line at the top though.
Hold Alt and then drag it up.
Alt. Oh, there we go. That's the top. So I think we need to
Then if you just scale the whole thing.
scale it a little bit. I need to.
I meant the other way, like make it smaller so... No, you crop the bottom now.
Yeah, that's what we need, don't we? Crop the bottom.
No, because the bottom's what people can't see, I don't think. Maybe.
No, it's reversed. The top one's the last one on this.
Oh!
It's upside down. So there you go. Look.
Who set that up?
Chris, fix something!
Hey, Knowles.
Someone clip this. I just fixed a stream thing. I'm so chill. Alright, I'm gonna lock that before I ruin it again.
Well, you can just remagnetise the screwdrivers, Pierre. That's what I tend to do when I remember.
Natalie McLucky, any wee clues on the Black Friday thing? As soon as we know what's going to be in the sale, we're actually going to start posting it. We won't have the prices finalised because prices just fluctuate on the run up to Black Friday. But yeah, as soon as we know what's going to be in the sale, we're actually going to start posting it this year, so you guys can do some research and decide what you want to buy. You know.
then buy from us anyway.
Yeah, and then buy from us anyway. So if you see a nice PC, you're just like, you know what, it's in the sale. If it gets a decent discount, then I'm having it. Then yeah.
And that's that.
Yeah, there's still going to be Black Friday hype. Hype, hype, hype.
Remagnetise, never heard of that before. Magnets, eh? How do they work?
Wasn't Remagnetise an album by Daft Punk?
I don't know, probably. Sounds like it would be.
Who's that? Who that?
All the followers this evening. We're not even doing a giveaway.
Right, 1, 4, 3, something like that. Parade and 1, 4, 3. I don't know. Oh, someone else. I'm gonna go home. Not now.
Okay. Bye. I need to get a proper kit myself, to be fair. A proper one. I'll tell you what you shouldn't do, guys and gals. Never go into a Lidl or Aldi right on payday. Because I left with like screwdrivers, precision knives, a vice.
I actually ended up with a vice at Aldi.
Was it like the $6.99 one or something?
Yeah, dog. I think it's like 15 quid. I was like, I need another vice.
I think I got a smaller one that's like on the ball thing that you can move everywhere.
You made me want to stop at Aldi on the way. just to be tempted.
Just to look through their weird bins of goodies.
Yeah.
Right.
Top stuff.
I'm just gonna put this in there. Yeah, I find that quite fun as well, yeah. It's partly how I ended up in the job role I'm in, I guess. We are looking for a very computer part nerdy person for a role here, actually. To basically go over like website specs and handle all of that.
Too far away.
Wait, too far away as in for the job, or I was too far away from the mic?
Wait, the chat's done it again. It's just yeah. I actually know what broke as well. Fix it.
That's progress.
Alt. There we go. There's the top. So now I just need to alt the bottom in.
Wait, what? Is it true that as a Black Friday deal, you're offering an Evans exclusive build-your-own sandwich experience, complete with picture of cat to look at while you enjoy it? What? I feel like I'm missing. Is it Evans exclusive build-your-own sandwich experience a thing? Like,
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Sandwich deal.
Is everyone hungry? Stop talking about sandwiches. I'm getting hungry. Although it sounds like Emma's ordered a Chinese.
The new fizz sub.
You want jalapenos on that?
So does that mean we have to do a special sandwich making stream? Oh, that'd be awesome. You know what? We could actually do that because with everyone working overtime, we could just make sandwiches and have them come up and like feed the team. They're doing overtime as a. Has anyone uploaded any content on the new Xbox yet? I want to know if it actually does what it says on the tin.
Not that I've seen, but I haven't really been following it. I do have the Xbox Games Pass now, though. There's a game called Outer Worlds that I've been playing, which I need to finish. So good.
I started it because it was like Fallout, and then it just got a bit repetitive like Fallout. So we got.
I did a side quest where I helped my mechanic girl through her relationship problems. You take her to a bar on the space station and talk to her about stuff.
What's that? Standing about anime. What's going inside the case? Let me show you. And King Pop Official says hi.
King Pop, hi.
Are you guys from West Lancs by any chance?
Yeah. Well, I'm not from there, but that's where we are.
Yeah, I think that's where we are. But I'm from the other side of Manchester. I'm from Tameside.
I'm from Birmingham.
So yeah, we're not from here. We are here.
I heard Game Pass Ultimate also has EA Play. I don't know what's on EA Play. Is that Squadrons on EA Play?
You can get it on Steam as well.
Because we just got an Oculus Quest 2.
Oh, did you?
And that's actually what the Big John, the owner of Fierce, was like. I told him, "It's like, more people to play VR with."
Like I've been playing Star Wars with Danny, but we can't play with John now because he's on.
He's on VR. It's like, you peasants.
In fact, no, I can't play with anyone now because both Danny and Ben got VR.
I installed Assassin's Creed, but I haven't got it on a CPU. I haven't managed to play it yet. There's some balance. Right. You have to let me know what it's like. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game in quite a while, though.
I'm from that area many years ago. Yeah, we're in the Rosendale, the valleys of Rosendale, in the Haslingden, to be precise.
I've got issues with the Assassin's Creed games. You know what we were just talking about? Repetitive.
Oh yeah.
That.
Buddha. Ashton 174. I grew up in Tameside, and there was a small town called Ashton, right next to Denton, where I grew up. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Absolutely useless. But if you're in a pub quiz and you just name a town in Tameside, you'll be like Ashton 174.
Cool. Logged. Cheers.
Ormskirk. I mean, Ormskirk's closer to Liverpool, isn't it? Ormskirk. Right. I'm going to go make a brew and get my food out of the cooking device.
The cooking device?
Where's my mask gone?
Yeah, my car's full of masks now. The door pocket's got about 12 of them in there.
I'm gonna change it back to main shot before I go though. Boom! There we go.
Into the audio that way. Something new every day. You always learn something with Fierce, Jeremy. I'm going down to pub to get me a pint. I don't believe you. Are there any pubs even open by anybody now? I mean, I guess some of them do takeaway stuff, don't they? It feels like forever since I've sat down in a beer garden or something. Pub Chris rubbing in. Sorry. Yeah, it's a shame we're not doing Insomnia, eh, Justin? Hard drive LED on the hard drive LED pins. And then the power switch LEDs on those pins. Oh, okay, Knowles. I might try it. I still need to set up this Oculus Quest. Like, Emma got it due to all her hard work. And I will set it up. Isn't there stuff like you need to like log in with a Facebook account and all that jazz? That puts me off slightly. Like, what? Why? Why? My Ryzen 3700X got lost in the post. What? What? I want to meet all the people. I know, man. I know. Facebook wants more data. Give us your data. Yeah, I bet they've installed little cameras in there to take your retina and everything. Right, put those fans on there. I can't put them on there because they're 4-pin fans and these are 3-pin connectors. Lost. Okay, we're going on the board then, fine. Well, at least you got a refund, John, and now you can use that money to buy a 5600X. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Win-win? Is he still here?
Oh yeah, the Valve Index is like one of the best ones. I still think it's Pimax that do the best like HMD. But Index do the best controllers, but I think the Pimax comes with the Index controllers. Seriously, look at the Pimax, Justin. Like the field of view and everything on it is nutty. I think they actually have a version, like their most expensive one, that's like 4K HI, I think.
Gothic Hurdle 327. Gave us a follow.
Thank you very much.
Giveaway chat's not here this week from Sean Walker. No, there's this. We're just back to usual.
Right, this guy's added an additional black fan, but he's already got a rear exhaust fan, so I'll leave that one in for now, and I'll get them to message him tomorrow and be like, "Do you want us to put this one in instead?" Because like you can't see inside this case because of the side panel. It's a very silent, dark build.
That table's so wobbly. We're spilling. Hello, Georgia. I nearly got that wrong. Explicit. They give us a follow.
And then SATA cable.
Gothic Hurdle says cheap. They might be some form of bird. Cheap.
What?
Cheap. I want to do a VR chat, but I get so shy.
Well, isn't that the point of VR? And VR chat? You can choose whatever. You can walk around as a ripped Pikachu. Like, no one's going to know it's you. You can. Like, it's like a tiny Pikachu head and then this huge, like, muscular Pikachu body.
No worries, Gothic Hurdle. It's fine. There's a guy in Manchester who's recreated one of the old clubs that have been torn down, and it's almost like, apart from the stench, it's almost identical. It's going to be perfect for VR once it progresses a little bit.
Do you know? Everyone knows the film thingy, right? Ready Player One.
Oh yeah.
I love that movie. I do, and just like the VR environment and everything. But there's one thing that really irritates me.
What's that?
And it's you got people in like just in the street, like on the side of the road with headsets on, like going about their day, but just walking around a busy street that has people and cars and criminals. They've just got a headset on.
Mary says it was filmed in part in Birmingham.
It was. Ready Player One was filmed in part in Birmingham? No. I don't believe you.
I mean, is it the
Well, mind you, like the film did have some slums, so. I've always thought as well, right? He's saying because it's like he's gonna go and Google it now to prove.
Link incoming.
What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? The suits they have where they can feel like people touching them and other things in VR. I've always thought like surely there's a way you can do that because they show the suits and all these little hexagonal patterns on. Well, surely you could do that with like loads of little micro air pocket things that inflate depending on what's touched.
No, just all you need is specific electro responses. It's like, you know, when you have those massaging pads, certain levels make it feel like your arm's actually getting tenser and relaxed. If you had specific ones of those...
Well, just based on touch.
Yeah,
I unscrewed the wrong one.
A tiny one would make it feel like someone's just put a small push on you, whereas if you combine them all, then it's a big push.
I like that. I can't wait to see more tactile things become stuff in VR as well. Like when you grab something and your hand stops at the size that it is.
Yeah. Well, that again, that'd be electronic impulse because you would get to a point where it would just stop your hand.
There was some concepts, like proof of concepts that I've seen where there's like a glove, but it's got like all these rods in the back. So when you get there and you make contact and you cause the collision, the rods lock your fingers so you can't squeeze anymore. And because they went around the front of your finger, it pulled back on them, and you could, like, it was like you were grabbing something.
They've also got that one that you can wear that sends pulses through your body at certain points, then, isn't it? I'm not sure if it does have sound or electric.
What, the ones that are supposed to like make you feel like when you're getting shot? And
yeah.
I've seen stuff like that before, but it was never really executed very well.
Oh, No Skill Jeremy says, I wonder if it can simulate weight to make it feel like...
They're working on that as well.
Really?
Yeah. There's some stuff out there that's... It's not quite, to the level of really feeling like you're carrying something. But they've done it in like terms of the game mechanics, so like it looks like something that's heavy, and you can't just just run and drag things. But the problem with it is you can physically still just run and drag things, but it doesn't happen in the game.
Oh, awesome news, Gary Lister. Is it all set up and running? Hope you're downloading games.
Oh my gosh.
Niji, sounds that way, but if you could be a little bit more polite.
It's just,
We are Mayor 912200077.
Yeah, it does not grab right. See, Georgia, the whole thing there. I'm just going to get on my knees a moment. Is surely there's a way that could be possible if because there's already things out there that you can like put on your head that it causes interaction in the game based on like brainwaves of what you're doing. So surely there's a way they can program it so my arm is moving in this way, and that happens in the game. The issue is how you'd stop your body actually doing it, like the nerve here does. And the only other way to do that, I can imagine, would be to capture those signals and stop them going to your body parts. But then you're in the dilemma of breathing and other things like that, because you obviously can't capture all of them. I think Sword Art Online is one of the few things I've watched that's actually made me start watching anime.
It's, I think there's probably only one series where it went downhill, but each series they built on has been pretty interesting in the way they've involved the technology as well.
I think there's a name for it, but I like that kind of genre where it's like a new world and they have these new skills and...
I can't remember what it's called.
Like that Tower of God. I think that's really good. And what's that? ReZero. And is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Elon Musk says there will be a chip, but not keen on that. As for impulse input thing about RPTs, they can do slight movements. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Elon Musk's what's he called? Neuro something like that. But it's actually like a chip with like a really long tendril that goes into your brain. That kind of is off-putting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a very delicate organ up here. PSU.
Yeah, the biggest question is how far will countries allow it to go?
This is a question. Yeah. It's like loads of people talk about it, don't they? Like you getting chipped and having your bank account as a thing that's like a registered chip, which you don't want because then you miss one thing. It's like, haha, you have no money now because we just turn you off. Very very open-ended philosophical debate on the Fierce PC chat.
It's like the Mariana Trench up in here. Here's how we got. Panda Photography says, hi and yo.
Hi, yo.
Hi, yo.
Yo, hi.
Hi. Hi, yo. Yo, hi.
Yeah, I have a feeling that'll happen as well, Knowles.
And that feeling will be on the 10th of December when Cyberpunk is released. Although I read something on before the stream started that there was rumours it's going to get delayed again.
Yep, heard that too. See, while I was building the Cyberpunk mod and it was getting delayed, I was like, ha, more time. Now I'm like, no, come on.
No, because the more it gets delayed, the more it's relevant.
I guess.
Because if it had already come out, it would have been like, done. No hype.
Cyberpunk 2077 is paper launch. Please, no more Cyberpunk. I know. The thing is, it's why I wanted to upgrade my graphics card. Because I've got a 1080 Ti, but I've got a 2K screen, and I want to play it 2K, over 100 frames. So I wanted to upgrade. But now it's not coming out, it just means I haven't spent that money, it's going on other things.
Cyberpunk will 100% come out in 2077.
So it eventually comes out and everyone's like, oh! And they're like, yeah, Clue was in the name, guys. Don't worry, Cyberpunk 100%. Oh, yeah. I would try to play Cyberpunk on my 1060.
The thing is, we talked about this the other week, that they've made it compatible with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, haven't they? So
yeah.
it can run at quite low settings, but obviously you want to run it at the maximum.
You can get a 3080 from us, play for fun, if you buy an entire PC.
Yep. Your 3080 will be a bit more expensive and will come packaged in PC.
To be honest with you, with some of the scalper prices that I've seen, it wouldn't be.
Maybe.
You're just getting a PC with it.
Yeah, we've got 3080s, 3070s, 3090s? I'm not sure, they might be out now. I'm not.
I feel like that O was where we listened to the first part of my conversation. They went, oh.
Pretty shocked that we had 3080s. Yeah, like we got some, and then one of our suppliers sent us some on the same day.
Oh, you should do that. There should be a whole marketing campaign. Get a free PC with your purchase of a 3080.
You know what I'm like for push? Like I like taking stuff that people suggest that's funny and going with it.
I like it. Not really split.
No, they're not.
Explicit. Sorry. I only half read the name when I looked away.
To be fair, they've shot themselves in the foot. I think they did that thing where you release.
They panicked. They panicked.
You release a certain amount to create hype and desire, and that makes people order more. But because they haven't done enough, people are going to be like, oh, well, you know, I've waited that long, I'm just going to buy the AMD card now.
Yep.
So...
This is true. I was really confused as to what this is then, but it's like your filter, but it comes out like one of them like crumb catchers in a toaster.
Can it toast? Oh, I like that motherboard. I haven't seen it.
That's the MPG Gaming Plus. Yeah.
There's a little fan on there.
That is the active cooling for the M.2.
Defensive Cyberpunk is going to be like GTA 5, where the older gen version was terrible. See, I would never get an AMD GPU. Don't get me wrong, I love their CPU. Yeah, but wasn't it like 4 or 5 years ago where everyone was like, I would never get an AMD CPU?
Yep.
And now everyone's just like, Intel? What?
Yeah, that's Intel, you're dead to me.
They're literally, they're gold. Someone's gone into head office and gone, right, we just need to destroy the competition.
Demon to ashes, thank you for all of them.
They won't see us coming. This is our only goal. Don't care how you do it. Destroy them.
Hey, Bella. Bella, Bella, Bella. Because that's, what did I say before, Dave? I said it in my benchmark video that AMD now have the highest market share they've had in over a decade.
And that was before.
And that's before this 5000 series came out. And I've seen the benchmark, and I know a lot of people are just going to drop Intel. I know someone that's always been Intel through and through. I'd rather have this for single core speeds, etc., etc. And he messaged me the other day. It's like, yo, have you got 5600Xs in?
L2 spam. L2 spam was taken. Spam was taken. Spam was taken?
Wait, what? What we saying?
The new follower. L2 spam was taken.
Yeah, that's...
I got it right.
The
I got it right.
spam was taken. Yeah, that's how... What? Yeah.
I think it was Linux Tech Tips that said it best. He just said he was like, the only thing Intel had was their gaming performance, and now they don't have it.
Yep. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone in a big way. It's not even like, oh yeah, so they improved just ahead and they got the lead. It was like, nope, yep, smashed it. Like,
Bella seems to be after some advice. What's up, Bella? We'll try and help. Well, I won't. Sam won't.
What do you need, Bella? My AMD 2700X CPU was so much more affordable. Yeah, exactly. But this is it. The 5600X right now is under £300. And if you've got the right GPU, you're pulling frames that are just ridiculous. And I saw the world record the other day. The current, new world record for the 5950X overclocking on an Aorus motherboard, and they overclocked it to 6.3 gigahertz. And that's a 16-core CPU. It's insane. Have you seen the 1 terabyte file CUDA? Huh? Huh?
The 1 terabyte fire that.
I've seen a lot.
Fire CUDA.
The whopping Seagate Fire CUDA. I've seen a lot of 1 terabyte Fire CUDAs. So when I turn my PC on, there is a power in the PC itself. Cool. All
Is
fans
COVID
go.
okay in the back?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't think COVID's okay anywhere.
Get out, COVID. Nobody likes you. So when I turn my PC on, there's power in the PC itself. All the fans going and RGB is on, but no signal is going to my monitors. When I shut it off by the power and back on, it will load up fine. Then without even pressing the power button on the tower. What? So you'll turn it on, nothing will display, and then you'll turn it off and on again, and it will display. Sounds like you might have a loose, like, it sounds like something might be kind of shorting, or you're having an issue with your power supply. What are the specs, Bella? Okay.
Human Slashes says, is the Fire CUDA any good? Yes.
Yeah. I have one personally.
Oh, I was joking about the coughing. Right. It's a tickly cough.
Yeah, let's put that there. Where's the Fierce PC mask?
The new PC.
Put that in there. You can have this.
You can just put all the goodies in there.
I'll put this extra fan in there.
Until AMD have definitely sorted their driver issues for multi-monitor use, they worked better with Adobe. Yeah, but again, Linux was saying this, how Adobe is Adobe, it's just a pain. I agree.
Yeah.
Adobe can just be horrible.
There's an animate. I'll have to send you a video because it's full of explicits, so I won't put it like in the chat.
Corn juice? Corny.
Corn juice? What?
Corny juice. As in the Greek
Is it not like
pronunciation.
Cornegius?
Cornegius 01. Corn geese.
Does this back come with your PCs? It does! It's a new thing. I only found out about it the other day. You now get a bag with all your stuff in. You walk around repping Fierce PC.
Wait, give us a little. I need to just take a picture of the screen. And then look to your left. And then put your hands that way as well.
Wait, which way? That way?
So yeah, put your hands to the left and look to the left.
Oh.
You just dabbed.
I didn't.
You did.
I was close.
There was a few times when you were just
Almost. Almost.
Like
Touche! Like that was...
I'm watching that back. I'm sure there was a dab in there, so I'm going to Photoshop it.
You're going to Photoshop it.
Photoshop the bag out.
I almost did it again. It's like, you're going to Photoshop it so I'm like this, and then... No! I shall not dab!
That's Jamesy Man, Lumina Dragon. Yeah, boy! Lumina Dragon is our second most popular panel, which is a surprise.
It is a surprise to me.
But to be fair, it's one of the ones that works the best.
Yeah.
Even though it's simple, it's not as in detail as the other ones.
Are there any designs that you guys would like to see on the Lumina panel? Let's just ask. While we're here.
Right, because we did some special one-offs for the stream team. They finally got them today, so they'll be releasing pictures soon.
I'm curious if there's anyone here that's like, I wish you just did a panel that had this kind of thing on it, and I want to hear it.
We need a free PC panel. Yep. Instead of hashtag free PC, how about taking you on as a UT?
Wait, how is that instead of? Because there's still going to be a lot of hashtag free PC. A good old Caprani logo on the panel.
Wow. You've got a little bit, no skill, there's a little bit of brown on your nose there. I want to just wipe that off there, yeah.
Would love an Alu panel with your dragon logo. We did one of those.
You know what? We've actually...
Is it in here?
I think it's in the other room, but we actually have a prototype.
It was on I think it was like a dye-light kind of material, so it's like a layered thin aluminium, but we had like our esports dragon on it, and then all the points in that were highlighted. You could still see the metal through.
I haven't got the dragon on.
Which one's this one?
I've got the monkey.
The monk. Oh, I forgot. That one's really good.
That is very good.
So you can see.
So this is a prototype. So it's something we may do in the future. Do you want to do a zoom? Mazda show. That's what I'm going to call it.
Monkey!
There we go.
Does it fit on here? It's too big for these. Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Well, yeah, it's definitely much better in person.
Yeah. The thing is, obviously, if you put this on Illumina, you won't see through it. But when it looks that cool, who cares?
Well, some people have...
Because we could make it so it stood off a little bit more. So there's a few more millimeters, and you just see like the edge of the lighting around it, because it'd be bounced around by this.
Should do one with Pierre's face on it.
Okay, CPU. This one is the rear fan.
Is there any sign of the 3080 supply getting better? Our 3080 supply is fine.
Yeah.
We have them, so we're not fussed.
Yeah.
Like, if you want a 3080, buy one from us. It comes with a free PC.
Right, I'm just gonna rotate that around. I'm gonna use this box to my advantage.
Yeah, Monje says, hey man, love the PC. Thanks. Need to get some engraved cases. I know I did some ages ago, that frosted glass vinyl. Weren't you looking at doing some similar, either frosted glass or the 3D effects?
Yeah, and like holographic, shiny vinyl.
That's the word.
It's something we'll get to.
All this stuff just takes time.
Yeah, it takes time, and it takes being given the specific time to make these things happen.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're just 100 miles an hour, making sure everyone gets their PCs. And people keep buying liquid cooling, so I've got no time. As crazy as it sounds, I'm considering that. Wait. Oh, Mojo Max. I see what you're saying. Yeah, if you really want that 3080, just buy a PC with a 3080 in it.
Sell the parts.
Yeah, I guess
You got
could.
stock of the 3070s?
Yep.
Bro, we got 3070s, we got 3080s, we got what you need. We got the new AMD pieces. Bro, hit me up. Go to firstpc.co.uk. Just get them goodies right now. We've got them. We've got everything. Everything.
Oh God, you're making me feel a bit ill.
Like, watch this now, sales. Website's going to crash because it's just going to be boom ting, everything gone, everything sold.
Did you just say boom ting?
I did. I did. We got the goodies, no skill. You know we got them. We got them goodies.
I see the latest follower, yeah, but I'm not going to acknowledge it.
Oh no, I said that earlier.
Did you?
Yeah. Yamanger.
Yamanger.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yamanger. I'm fine, you know.
See, I went somewhere else with it. I was wrong. Sorry, guys.
Hey, no one's. I'm on fire tonight. No one's tripping me up. So tempting.
Because you're well fed. What did you have for dinner?
Chicken and bacon, spaghetti,
Chicken.
carbonara, I think.
Carbonara.
Carbonara. Nathan Luxford, so tempting, even with that sales pitch. You know it is. You know it. We got the bits. We got them.
I wish this cable would stop being such a pain.
Yo, my guy, says Timsy.
What up?
The thing that puts me off is breaking up and selling my current PC into dozens of pieces. Well, don't do that. Break up the one that you just bought, because all the parts will be brand new, and then you just take the 3080 out of it and sell the brand new one into dozens of pieces. or break them both up and make a monster out of the two of them, and then sell all the spare
And then just put
pieces.
your 3080 in like a glass box.
Yeah.
Because you have one.
The AIO watercoolers, what's their longevity?
Long time.
Long time. Do the rubber pipes deteriorate? I was doing research onto these, and it's normally the fan that goes before anything else, isn't it? But it's still, you can have
That, yeah, I would agree. I had a one of the first H100s, like a very old one, and I think that still works, and it's in my rig that's over 8 years old.
Lorenzo, we're all good. How are you? Timsy, yeah, we're good. How are you? Timsy has a quick question though.
Let's hear it.
No Skill says we should sell the 38 to a museum.
Oh my gosh, come on.
You seem to be struggling tonight.
It's not that, it's like this one cable, there isn't really enough room to bring it through, but like one of them came through and it's exactly the same size. So I don't know why this one is. Why can't you be more like your brother? Come on. It's alright, I got 15 minutes. Cables are the worst. It wouldn't have been that bad if I'd pulled it through before I put everything else in.
So he's got an i5 6400 with 8 gigabytes of RAM,
Cool.
and then I have this motherboard that is below par. I'm loosely translating.
Okay.
And I'm guessing there's something coming after that. Lorenzo says, "Fine, thanks. Do we have a winner for the arcane?" Laura has not been in touch yet, so
Still?
yeah, we're having to put a time. I mean, we're not going to rush it because that would just be devastating.
Even when Chris is giving away a $2,000 PC, you can't get text back.
Shots fired. Sparky's probably going to enjoy that and clip it and send it to me. So, let's see if we can recover. But yeah, like if she is on holiday or if she's ill, like, and she came back after holiday or being ill and then realised that she missed out on the £2 PC, she'd have got devastated. So we have put a time limit on it, but it's quite a generous time limit. So next time we won't be so generous, and it will be in the T's and C's.
Makes sense.
I'm thinking about changing i5 to Ryzen.
Do it.
53,600. I'm pretty sure that should be 5600. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 3200 megabytes.
Oh no, wait. Unless he means Ryzen 5 3600X,
Oh right, okay.
which I'd go for the 5600X.
I mean, if you can go for the 5600, but the
I
3600.
think it's cheaper than that right now, or it'll be around the same price. They've been pretty good. I need light.
The Real Virtual Clan just ordered the first Fortnite, which includes the i5 9400F and the Nvidia RTX 2060. That's that system that we've done like a crazy deal on.
What's that? We've done a crazy deal.
Yeah, it was on Amazon at first, and then it started doing really well, so we did it on the website.
Cool.
i5 and Ryzen 5, big difference. But I think when you're talking the 6400 to the 3600, is there? I mean, obviously you've got cores. Core. So yeah, rendering work, anything like that, brilliant. But Zemzy, you're probably best getting on. What's that benchmark website called? GPU Checker, is it?
Oh, that the thing I sent before that showed you like the list.
Basically, there's a website, I can't remember the name, otherwise I'll drop it in chat, and you can just put components in and it will show you like the performance. Like they've just done everything.
There's like a website just called like CPU Benchmark, and there's one called GPU Benchmark, and it will just show you like which cards are the best.
Benchmark. What's it called? Yeah, CPUuserbenchmark.com. That's the one. Let's have a look. Here we go. So, where's my chat gone? That's the one. Go on there and you can type those two CPUs in and it will give you direct comparisons on performance.
There you go. And I can tell you, like I say, the price that the the price that the 5600X is and the performance you get from it is absolutely awesome. No, go away, Google. I'm trying to use you as a torch, not anything else. And now my phone's died.
Dun, 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 dun. It's like you're defusing a bomb. By that reference, I was saying our PCs are the bomb, not that they explode.
Okay. And do this.
Yeah, Play says there's a live EastEnders show going on outside. I don't think. I mean, outside here, but still.
I've never been a fan of things like EastEnders and
Home and Away when I was a kid. Don't know why. But
Home and Away. It's because it was all sunny and Australian,
it was all, like,
and they all talk so funny.
I know like, travel was a really accessible. I remember like when I was a kid.
Travel was accessible.
Yeah, like there was only 1 or 2 families in your class that go on holiday abroad when you were young, and then it slowly become more and more.
Oh yeah.
So you watch Home and Away, you'd be like, oh my god, it's like
Home and Away.
it's like they're on the moon.
Where's my cable tie? Oh, I'll cable tie it at some point. Oh, there we go.
What's this? The Real Virtual Clan. Wait, do you still build the first Fortnite with my specs? Wharton will have different prices. It'll probably be cheaper through Wharton because of the it's basically down to paperwork. So we design some systems, we pre-build them so they're ready to send, and then we register them.
And they'll get distributed and they'll choose their own margins, and I guess, won't they?
But then if you get one from us, it's still going to go through customs and all that, and some countries add their own tax on. So if you get custom build, it's different. You can end up paying a little bit more abroad sometimes. But yeah, the pre-builds on Wharton, they're virtually the same. Normally on our seller sites, we try to sell them a bit cheaper because, yeah, it just gets them into other countries quicker. If you're in the UK, it's definitely best going through our website. But
100%.
European countries, normally the sellers do have slightly better deals in some cases. It says, do you know any websites I can order PC parts from the UK to Norway? Cool. Right. Panda Photography says, say bing, and I will follow. Now,
What?
see, I don't want to say it out loud because once I've said it, I've said it. And, like,
Yeah, I almost did set,
it's nice to get follows, but
but I won't dance for you.
yeah, exactly. Like,
I haven't even dabbed yet.
we're not trying.
And they've been trying for months.
We're not going to say bing bing just for a follow. Oh no, I did it. You got
Fine, don't. Okay.
5 tuts 3R and Panda Photography. Screw you with your iron blue. To answer your question, Timsy, I'm not sure. To be fair, like all our parts come through the suppliers when we need them, and yeah, we just deal in PCs. But you could always just buy an entire PC. It might work out cheaper. Almost said it with a straight face. I should put you back to main shot, really, shouldn't I? Oh, you want to...
Do we not ship to Norway?
I think we
I
do
think,
ship-
yeah, I'd
we-
say,
we-
I swear I've seen stuff go out to Norway.
Yeah, we ship to Norway, so Timsy, just buy a PC from us. Much easier. Everyone will be happy.
You get your warranty. If it breaks, we've got to fix it, not you.
What is this PC for? This is a customer's PC. We don't know which customer. We just stole it from the build room.
Pretty much.
There was 2 customers. We were trying to get theirs done, but there's just such a big queue that we couldn't get our hands on.
Yeah, they were still processing, I think, so didn't want to go taking stuff and have people jump the queue.
We are getting to that time of year when it's pretty much 24-hour days, just to keep on top of the orders.
But fortunately, our staff love building PCs. Day in, day out, in their little cages. Chained to their benches.
With that are all grounded, so no static ruins the components, of course. You can't have PC builders in cages without grounding it.
They're just rubber cages, aren't they?
PC builders are robots, aren't they? No, you are wrong. Beep boop.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Is this actually how you build PCs? To a degree.
This is how we build PCs.
When
on the street.
when people hear of building PCs, they're a bit less chatty.
Bit less in front of a camera.
Bit less in front of a camera.
Madeza says hi. Loves from Turkey. Oh, nice.
Thanks.
I don't think we have anyone from Turkey in right now. You are a Turkey person. That sounded so wrong. I'm sorry. That just wasn't right. And the real virtual clan finally gives it a follow. Nice.
Oh, so you don't talk to each other for real then?
No.
Then we like whip them.
Got
Like quiet, build.
plastic boxes so they can't communicate, but it also protects them from Rona.
True. Yeah.
Robots don't talk to each other anyway.
0000001.
0101111.
Depends entirely on the PC stutter.
Yeah.
Like, what's our dispatch times? Like, because you can get next day PCs from us, can't you?
You can, but they're already built.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, it depends on the build, and because we are a large operation, it's not just assembling the PC, it's collecting the parts. You know, you get 1,000 orders coming in a day, and you've got to pick 1,000 parts for 1,000 systems. So
Yep.
combining all that, that is not a one-day job, that is a couple-of-day job. And then it's got to go in the queue to get built and assembled. And then once it's been assembled, it's got to get tested. And once it's been tested, it's got to go to quality control. And once all that's done, it's got to go to packing. So, turnaround at the moment is 5 to 7 working days, which is faster than a lot of our competitors currently.
Yeah.
Uppercut, it lands.
And we have not had delays due to COVID because we're awesome and we figured it all out.
Roundhouse, it lands. How many people actually work for Fierce? No idea.
It's
I do-
growing a lot right now.
I do know it's almost doubled in the past month.
We hired 10 more people yesterday. I think, or the day before.
Yeah.
No, it's Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday.
So yeah, it's big, and it doesn't stop growing. Like sometimes it slows down on how many people we're hiring. This is the time of the year when we do hire the most. But last year we took on people for Christmas, and it was supposed to be Christmas 10%. Say 70% stays.
Yep.
And it was supposed to be 100% after Christmas.
Have you seen our Twitter with like Europe's fastest growing PC place?
Don't poke the bear. Oh man, hi Emily Joan. I don't like to buy a build PC, I want to build it myself. Well, buy it from us, take it apart, and then reassemble it.
Wait, you're confusing me. Wait, what's the pick sheet say? Does it say 2 M.2s?
No, it says 2 RAMs.
2 RAMs.
It says 1 terabyte M.2. It's going to come up on the spec thing.
We've got one M.2 in there, Mojo, and then we've got a hard drive in there, like a hard disk drive.
So look, HDD, Seagate, Barracuda, 1 terabyte, SSD, Seagate, Barracuda, 510.
It's a good thing you're not buying it then, eh, Pierre? But this is specifically what the customer ordered. And like
David Preston knows what it's about. These guys built my PC, love it, you know it.
But this customer, like I say, might have more requirements for the CPU than they do the GPU, so don't need to go any higher than this.
How much would the spec cost? I honestly don't know on this one because it's such a
spec on this. Let me think.
The price even. Because it's a bit of a weird. Normally, it'd have a higher GPU stuff.
I'd probably say around 800, yeah, to 900, somewhere in there.
Is it just a 1660 or?
It's just because it's a 1660, yeah.
So it's not like a TI, right? Yeah.
Maybe a bit closer to probably okay, somewhere between 900 and 1,000 probably.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable. Yeah, because it's M.2 as well.
Yeah,
it's decent.
That's what I was just thinking. Is M.2? It's a Corsair power supply and a Corsair all-in-one.
It might actually be slightly over 1,000 mark. Honest answer is we don't know. It's customers. So.
How much would it be there with building costs? Something like that. That was what I was including. Was the building costs and Windows. Can't wait until my PC arrives. Let's hope it arrives until Christmas. Yeah, if you. When did you order it?
Yeah, it said it was on Wharton. Wharton does have a slightly longer delivery. But...
Well, then, like stuff to it's an X570 board, but it's an MSI one, and it's not like their Ace or like a Godlike board. So the board itself isn't crazy money. And like I say, it's only a 1660. So each of the parts are kind of probably about the same in value. Yeah, that's probably about right with everything in it. I ordered it this Sunday. Oh yeah, but like Chris just said, it's on Wharton. I don't know how long they take, but I'd imagine you'd be okay, considering that's.
I think Wharton's like 10 to 14 days, including delivery.
It's still like a good 40 days away. Like I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
So well over a month.
It's gonna turn up this month. It's gonna turn up before December.
No ketchup. You turn it on, you play. Wait, sorry, was it Ketchup that said they ordered the Arcane?
I think it might have been. Yeah, it was, yeah. With water cooled system, is there any additional setup required? No.
Nope.
Oh, no, you've got to, just before you start playing, you've got to take a photo and tag
You heard it here. Before you do anything, you've got to turn it on, take a picture, and post it on Twitter and tag FiercePC.
If you take a photo of the RGB and tag us in it, it will improve performance by 5%.
The only thing you will have to do is there will be packaging inside the case that will protect all the water cooling, the graphics card and everything. So you have to take the side panel off, take out like the foam, like Instapack things, and then put the panel back on, and that's it.
Any preference, AMD over Intel?
No.
We haven't had that question outright for a while. At the moment, it's AMD.
At the moment, there is no question.
No.
It's AMD.
Next question.
Another.
But yeah, on that, we're probably going to have to say our goodbyes and come back next week.
Indeed. We're giving you an extra 4 minutes, you greedy lot.
What we're on? We're getting close to Black Friday, which means I've got to sort out some competitions
Why all the orange?
because it's PC. We have-
Branding.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
is that Jedi Knight?
Following for the orange.
Oh man, I've just realised that name is pretty cool. I like that.
Jedi Knight. No, right.
It's like a knight.
Lazy people only work 4 minutes overtime. Jeremy, sure. Wait, we were already in overtime.
this entire thing is overtime.
Yeah, the stream is overtime. We're here every Tuesday night to give you this solid entertainment.
But
Cap wants his Chinese. He's damn right. I'm hungry.
I wonder if we can.
What are your names, though? Our names?
Mine's Stevie McArchibald.
Yeah, well, that's that guy. My name's @Samuel Caprani.
Bang! What was that? What was that? Was that a name drop? What was I going to say then? The Arcane.
Yeah, the Arcane.
I was going to say, how long would it take to do that from scratch?
The Arcane, because it's hardline. 4 hours. Why?
How many projects have you got on at the moment? If we were to get an early stream going for an Arcane.
If I bent the pipes first, we could fit it into like a normal stream.
Oh.
But I'm sure people would want to see the pipe bending.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The other thing about that is the pipe bending is really loud because you've got to use a heat gun and you've got the pipe and it's just for like a good minute while I'm heating the pipe up.
I'm just thinking if we got one done, like if we got it okayed to do one after dinner, built an Arcane.
What do you think to that, Ketchup?
Because I know John did say he wanted us, like he really wanted to see high-end streams eventually. We're just
Using video, but it depends on. I don't know what the actual streaming system is, Pierre.
guys, can my PC Lumina can have 4 SSDs or 2 standard at the moment. It has 1 standard, 3 on a drawer. Where do I get the drawers from? I assume it should have 4 drawers, but only has 2. Any advice?
Wait.
David Preston.
No. There will be other places to mount the SSDs.
Yeah.
So your 2 standard hard drives would take 2 drawers, and then you'll have parts on the case, like
Where it's near where the side panel, the see-through side panel is.
So you'd have, like this here has this unit where you take that out and then you'd screw your SSD into that and then put this back on, or you can mount over here as well. So I think this is where it is in the Lumina. You've got these areas that you can just screw down to from the opposite side.
Why does everyone follow us when we're trying to finish? Right, we're going to have to finish.
The Fox.
'Cause I-
Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out. It's been a pleasure as always. I will see you next Tuesday, I'm sure. Yeah, maybe we'll start doing an Arcane on stream.
If I can get it authorised, I think that'd be cool. Even because, yeah, right.
Okay.